And this is volume 4 of my Saturday morning look through the Daily Telegraph. And we're now talking about Iran. Cut while I turn the page. This is a picture of the Supreme Leader, Ali Khamenei, at his 80th birthday. Do they really look like they're celebrating? I don't think people who are religious Muslims are ever really happy by the looks of things. I've hardly ever seen one smiling, except when glorifying in blood and murder. Maybe I've just missed something. Next page. They've done a 3-pager on this one. This one is an indeterminate photo, but it's got an interesting caption. There is growing concern that Tehran is hiding efforts to build weapons of mass destruction. Growing concern. How could anyone have believed otherwise over years? I don't understand. I really don't understand what Obama did, giving them all that money to help them improve their nuclear capabilities. What did he think they'd do with it? You know, he lives in the West as well, and they are going to attack the West, given half a chance. I have this theory that societies generally have personality disorders just like people do, or not disorders, characteristics. And I think that Iran has a sociopathic disorder. That is, the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath is that a sociopath is generally more made than genetic, whereas a psychopath is more genetic than made. At least that's the current theory. And they are a sociopathic regime bent on destruction. And it doesn't really matter what destruction. It could be self-destruction as far as they're concerned. OK, well, Israel and Iran have been playing a game of tag recently. Iran hits, tag. And then the Israelis, apparently the other day, hit back, tag you. And so now we're all waiting. And Iran might just shut up now because the Israelis was just a sort of, a quick touch, which no doubt irritated Biden, but doesn't seem to have irritated the Iranians. They were so desperate to say they'd scored a point over their rain of missiles last week that they actually, since nothing happened, they showed a video of a forest fire in Chile or something like that. What a bunch of sociopaths. OK, cut while I turn the page again. This is about an Iranian dissident who was attacked on the street, a knife attack, and a definite assassination attack, not just for him, but his family. And anyone who doesn't think that Iran is a sociopathic regime, maybe you might think again. Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps thugs threatened to murder my wife before stabbing me. At first, I thought I was being robbed. That was before I realised I hadn't had anything stolen. The man acting suspiciously before me on the street asked me if I had £3 in change. Suddenly, another man was holding me incredibly tight. In a moment, the first man stabbed me 4 times in my right leg. They fled in the afternoon daylight, but they left behind my watch, my wallet, my AirPods, and my smartphone, which I used to call the police. Right. Stabbing somebody in the leg. It's easy to kill somebody doing that, although not always, because there are a couple of arteries in the leg. This was not a particularly brutal mugging. It wasn't a random attempted murder by a pair of psychopaths either. Oh, there's that word again. I was held. He could have stabbed me anywhere. Instead, the knife went into my leg. It was a message from the repressive regime that rules Iran, a warning. And this man is Pouria Zerati, a presenter on Iran International, a TV station broadcasting from Britain to Iran and the Middle East. Okay, well, that's a psychopathic regime that will use proxies to murder civilians like they used Hamas, and will go out and murder people on the streets. I'm not saying they're the only country that's ever done that. Bulgaria, little Bulgaria, indulged in that as well. And obviously Russia. Oh, yes, it wasn't false flag. Russia's been busy poisoning dissidents in Britain for a very long time. All right, that's Iran. They are sociopathic, they are murderous, and we shouldn't be humouring them by now. Okay, end of volume 4. Till the next one. You can help my channel by clicking like, by subscribing, by clicking the notification bell, and by sharing if you're so inclined. Links to my other channels are in the description, also links to donation sites, but really the best way you can help me is simply by clicking like. Thank you.